Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Creative Ends International. Today, I'm making a tutorial on this cap and I'll be focusing on the cone. So, to start, I'm going to cut out a pattern that I would be using to cut out the cone, and this is the measurement I used for the pattern. All right. So, I just cut out a triangle, the triangle with two equal sides and a different size of base, and isosceles triangle. All right, so I'm going to be using that as a pattern to rule through my material. That I'll just, you can use the tailoring chalk, but for the purpose of these tutorials, I am using a marker, a marker for that matter, because I want you to see it. So now when you rule with the triangle head facing one direction, the next time you will turn it, that the direction of the triangle head should change. It helps you to minimize the fabric. If you think of just cutting it one by one, you might not be able to get it right. So this is the right way to do it. You cut the first one, the triangle facing left or right, you change the position and just keep drawing until you draw to the very end of the material. And then I forgot to say the height of the material. The height of the material is same thing with the height of my triangle, the pattern I am using. So I showed you before, the height is about 12. So it's not compulsory you do 12. You can do something smaller than 12. It's because of the way I want to place the cone that is making me to cut out 12. So after cutting out the whole of the triangle, easily you just go to the sewing machine and then you sew the triangle. So this is the part I'll be using as a cover of the turban, and I'm done pleating it. So you cut it to turban size and then you pleat. This part is where we'll be attaching the cone. After pleating, we close it and leave some part opened. We'll leave some part open. So the cone is ready. We have already ironed it, after sewing, turning it out. So we ironed so that it can be flattened. mm. So now it's flattened. It will be time to start to attach it to the turban. Don't forget, I said you will not close the turban completely. In short, you can even do well to just use your pin or needle to hold the back of this turban while you attach the cone to it. And then after attaching the cone, you will do the needful. So right now we start by attaching the first cone on the middle. So you know the middle of your turban, you start by attaching the first cone. After attaching the first cone, you just go ahead, attach one on the left, attach the second one on the right, attach the third one on the left, attach the fourth one on the right, attach the fifth one on the left, attach the sixth one on the right. You continue until you get it to the level you want it to get to. So you see how it's looking. You just keep arranging it like this. You pin the beginning, you pin the end. So that beginning, you'll be kneading your needle and thread an invisible thread to finish it up. And then the back as well, you will need to do some professional touch to be able to finish up the back. All right.